Gadoosh. What's going on, party people? How's it going? It is another drink along Danno here from Gwangju to Glasgow, from Chicago to Chiang Mai. You are in a Celtic world. What's going on, party people? Celtic Motherwell in 5 minutes. I'm sure Kaiser shortly after that. We've all gotten used to this by now. But anyways, few changes to the starting lineup today. We have, I believe we've got AJ as the captain, McCowan getting his first start. We've also got Bernardo and Hatati in midfield. And then Kyogo, Forrest, and of course, our main man, Daisa Maeda out there. I'm surprised Maeda is getting some playing time, but what are you guys thinking? What's up to everybody in the chat? Big Dez, what up? How's it going, everybody? I don't know. I like the changes. I like Calmac getting, being able to sit out a game. AJ's huddle speech will take ages, Big Dez. Yeah, I guess so, man. What is his catchphrase? Again, we've got to play well today. Again, we need to really take it to him. Again, we're on the road. Again, this is Celtic Football Club. So hail to Craig. What up? I'm trying to get the tiny little doggy over here, but he's not cooperating right now. But anyways, big up to Wilson, QW in the house. I don't know. What are your predictions for the score today? Motherwell can be a bugbear, man. Motherwell on the road. So I've got a little bit of trepidation on this one, but Big Dez says he thinks the midfield will run riot in the first half. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Strange Love the Doctor, what's going on? Everybody make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, because this is your in-game analysis without all the punditry and bullshit, man. We are just drinking along, having fun, and that's what it's supposed to be all about. So anyways, as usual, fuck it, we're Celtic, and we are in the house. 4-0 to the Celts, says Sarah. 5-0, Big Dez. What's going on, Sarah? How many drinks you got in you so far? Christophe, mon ami. Bonjour, hail, our man in France. And the future, if you haven't noticed, Christophe is always the one with yes when a goal comes in or when something bad happens. But yeah, we are still undefeated here on the drink along. Gadoosh! So that should be enough of a curse for us today. But yeah, I think we're going to take it to Motherwell today. And I think the young guys, it's time to shine, especially McCowan, man. I'm really interested to see what he's going to do. He's living all of our dreams as a young Celtic boy who's finally on the team and in there. Awesome, man. Awesome. So it's good to see McCowan getting a start, man. I'm excited to see what he can do today. In the tunnel, yep, I'm seeing the same thing. And I'm on Celtic TV, so I might be a little bit behind everybody. I got the fastest internet in the world, but I don't know what the fuck is going on back in Scotland. As usual, I would say Kaiser, once he shows up, will be, a minute or so behind me. But yeah, big up to everybody here on the studio. And Christophe, we already got a yes. Did they even kick off in your part of the future there, Christophe? He encompasses, he lives in a very specific part of the multiverse, our main mom enfance. So here we go, troops. Big Dez, what up to everybody? Make sure to smash that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. And we are set to go. Christoph says 5-1 Celtic. Yeah, I'm gonna go with 4-1. 4-0. 4-0. That's what I'm feeling. But good as usual, man. Celtic travel well. We've got the big support, probably at both ends behind the goal at Motherwell. But one thing I've been wondering about with these wee teams, and I'm curious to know what you guys think, is the TV aspect of Scottish football. Like, okay, we know all the wee teams are not like selling out the stadium or whatever. I mean, with the exception of maybe like Aberdeen because they're having an amazing season, right? Wouldn't you just try to fill up like one side of the stadium, the side that's going to be on the screen for the viewer to make it look at least like it's full up, man? I mean, it's embarrassing, man. It kind of looks like, I don't know, a lowbrow version of Italian football or something like that. I don't know, man. But every time we go to play these wee teams, I'm just like, man, this as a TV presentation is embarrassing, man. So I wonder what they're going to try to do. But it looks like a pretty full house for today's game. And Motherwell seem to be doing all right. Oh, yeah, let me check the tables just to make sure I'm not talking shit. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, Motherwell in 5th, only 3 points behind Rangers. So you gotta feel good about that. But yeah, we are pretty much ready to go. We got any more zero alcohol for Craig today? Ooh, having a nice cup of tea and a bitter. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of feeling a little bit of tea here in the first half. I mean, I'm down for the cause, but whatever. Traditionally, as usual, I'll score we score a goal. Hey, I'm gonna have my traditional shot. But anyways, we are kicked off in Motherwell, and yeah, we're about 30 seconds in where I'm at. I'm sure Christoph is like at 2 or 3:30 compared to us, man. La future. But yeah, so let's see what goes on here. One of our guys in the group, are there any players on Motherwell that you're like really excited to see, like maybe kind of check out today? Is one of our guys, David Reed, who's on our flagship show a lot and is down in Kuala Lumpur. Big up to the KL CSC down there that he runs. He was saying he was excited to see one of the players on Motherwell today, and curious to know what you guys think with any players that you like from Motherwell that you're kind of wanting to see today. What's going on? Hit us in the comments. Yeah, I know, Mickey, man. I'm always drinking for the first like 5-10 minutes of the game. Kaiser's probably gonna join in the chat or something while he's on the way back to the grocery store. But he's got a lot going on, man. He's got kids and all that. So oof, man, threatening ball into the box there. But yeah, always drinking solo at the start. And I need to be doing that. So let me run and get a little something going here, and I'll be right back. Oh shit! Look who it is.
Ah, shit.
Oh,
again,
shit.
Get him move the smoke effect there, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, legend.
Yeah. What up, Kaiser, man?
3 minutes
Everybody's
in, Danno. How are you doing?
Yeah, about 3:40 in, man. Good. Just kind of boiling up some water. Gonna get a cup of Earl Grey here for the first half, and then have a few beers for the second half.
Excellent,
Once we're
bro.
up like 3 or 4-0. How you doing, man?
Aye, excellent, bro. I was just in a quick shower there and trying to get ready for the live. You know what I mean? A couple of minutes behind.
Guy, of
Very
course
busy.
we're we're really happy today. We've got
hell
both
yeah.
Leonardo Scolacci and James Tiberius Forrest starting
Both them
11.
on. Both them on, bro.
Yes.
My hair's getting awful. I got a haircut the other day, Dan. I went and got it cut.
No, my shit is kind of weird. My shit is
a
kind
bit
of
military.
It's
Yeah,
like yours,
Dan. I took a picture of you in. I was like, give me one of these, mate. Give me the Danno.
Give me the Danno.
Give me the Danno.
I'm a legend where I don't live. Yeah.
Sporting about Ibrox with a Danno haircut. Y'all legends in chat, welcome in. Thank you for being here. How are you feeling about the game?
No doubt. Yeah, we had some. I'm 4-0 today. We had 4-1, 5-1. I mean, everybody's feeling pretty good, man. I mean, you got to be feeling good after that performance in
Atalanta.
Atalanta. Yeah, man. So it seems like everybody's pretty upbeat. After that, they're watching the undefeated Drinkalong. I mean, how can you not feel like $1 million, man? I mean, come on.
Yeah, well said, Darryl. We know this is as soon as X-Man comes in with his top on, we'll start free scoring. You know that's how it happens.
It's fucking game on then, baby. We get into some trouble, X-Man's got to throw on his top.
I don't think Lennon Miller is playing. Hold on. I don't even know if he's on the bench, bro. I was just going to check the squad news there. See if I find that.
Yeah.
Struggling to find that. Ring one.
Be right back.
It's a ring puppy. I'll find it, bro. I'll see if he's on the bench or what. Yeah, he's definitely a player we should have brought in. I thought we should have brought him in and just loaned him straight back to Motherwell or to some other Scottish club, you know what I mean? As long as he was a Celtic player, I was quite happy to have him there. I don't think he would I don't think he would get a game for us right now, you know what I mean? I don't think he would be forcing his way into the squad, but he would certainly be on the outskirts here. Fantastic player. I can't see if he's on, you know what I mean, or if he's on the bench, mate. I'm so sorry. I'll listen for the names in the commentary. Looking for a scran, that's the way it's done. Get his sausages on that. Come on. Get that frying pan on. Get a grill on. Get his sausages in there. Daniel's abandoned his troops. He's just disappeared into the sunset. Oh, a bit of steak square, I know. Oh, jeez, so. Jeez, it doesn't get any better. I need to find out how to put the comments on the screen. I think it's only Daniel who can do it because Gav gives him the keys. He doesn't give me the keys. He knows what I'm like. He knows I'm crazy. He knows I'd be on here at 4 in the morning. Doing updates. Doing breakdancing updates for the Celtic game. Be on here body potting. Kaiser's usual miss. Get a frying pan on. Just reminds me of the famous one in the background that it's on Twitter in it, and the boy's like, can put your heat in that frying pan. At your face in that frying pan, bro. Right, it is it. Both that one, bro. Get a steak square on. Get it on. Legendary post. Off the post there. Miller, yep, Miller's definitely on. He's just hit the post, bro. You want a wee square sausage, Daniel? I've got one to go. You want a wee square sausage, Daniel? Big Des is getting the square sausage on. Big Des is making the sausages.
There we go. We are unmuted.
Yeah, I can hear you now, bro.
But yeah, I wanted to turn it off. I mean, I got this earphone mic, man. It's like, don't want it knocking around.
Yeah, Motherwell just hit the post, Danno.
Who? Motherwell, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I mean, I was kind of carrying the phone with me.
Miller.
That's what X-Man's screaming about in the background. Hey.
Miller is turned it inside out in the middle of the pitch between three Celtic players, bro. You know what I mean? I think it was Michael who says in the chat there we should have bought him already. He should be a Celtic player. And remember, there was a lot of talk about us buying him, maybe just loaning him straight back for the year, allowing him to develop because he might not be able to go on. You know what I mean? For us,
he might not have been quite at the level yet.
But he'll be raising eyebrows everywhere now, mate. There'll be people looking at him everywhere. Mate, this hair is doing, man, and it's so fluffy.
X, no lo hagas, vale.
Two tears about. Do you need to shout him? You need to shout him in Korean, Danno. Oh, they had the bar again, mate.
I tell him to come to me in Korean. Yeah. If I say "bale" like quick, he'll come. He knows I'm serious when I'm like, "Bale." Hurry up! Quickly! Woo!
Beautiful free kick there,
man.
Soaring for the top corner, mate. And Casper Schmeichel had it covered. He did not have it covered. That was a great free kick.
No, but I mean, his positioning was about as good as you could possibly get with a kick like that. But yeah, we need a bit of possession here. It's volley, man. Oh, bad pass at the end there. Volley's got some moves, man.
He's a skillful player. He has ability. You know what I mean, Danno? But there's parts of his game that are lacking as well. We're same with Bernabei. He's absolutely tearing it up right now in South America. You know what I mean? And people could bring him. But there's been calls for him coming back if Taylor's going to continue to be left out. At the end of the day, yeah, mate. Brendan said before, any player that refuses to commit his future to Celtic won't play. He said that about Miller. I can't remember. Sorry, bro. I don't even want to start quoting names and quote the wrong person. I'm sure it was when Turnbull was leaving.
Yeah, Turnbull. I think that was about Turnbull.
On the bench.
Yeah, Turnbull, Mister positioning himself. Ooh, nice pass in the middle
there. Yeah, he's for East End, his X-Man. You shout him in Glaswegian, Danno. Shout, oh, Boheed, go here. Get in here, Doug.
Good little bit of play to get this corner kick right there.
Yeah, McCowan.
There, man. Bethany obviously feeling mad at home in Brazil and Scotland.
It's mad at him.
Mad of a player. Big Des. They were always going to come out fine. Won't last long.
Yeah.
True enough.
Just wondering, it was the wonder what Celtic's going to turn up today. Is it European hangover Celtic? Or are we going to turn up and play?
Yeah.
It can be a tough tie. It can be quite dogged in defence.
Woo! That was a close one, man.
Maida. Oh, unlucky.
Yeah.
Just a little glancing header.
Yeah. Deadly. Good. Nice save from the keeper, man. Those are hard to keep out. Little glance.
Yeah, the keeper almost missed.
You don't know where it's just going to be going as the keeper, you know.
Yeah, keeper almost misjudged it. I think it hit the bottom of his hand. You get me, Dan? Was he dived across?
Yeah.
I've got the game on the screen over here. Sorry, Danno. I'm staring away over here. Like,
No, I know. I'm constantly staring like to my right. I've just got it on the phone right next to me.
Got supplies, Danno. What's this? Ooh.
Square sausages?
No, hair gel. Hair gel, Danno.
He's gelling up live on the air, ladies and gentlemen. He's gelling.
Here we go.
Oh,
here we go. You can't see it anyway, Danno. You can't see the hair anyway, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kyogo lurking there in the middle. Celtic up like
I know that was
a couple inches
like
away.
a millimeter away from being a goal. Oof. Wicked.
There's the air fryer done, Danno.
Huh?
There's the air fryer done. Everyone's got an air fryer nowadays. I actually put the.
I know. What is with the pandemic and air fryers, man? I put
the green screen up, Danno, so the family can get in and out the kitchen behind me if they want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just put the screen up.
Good call.
You'll hear a lot more activity in the background, maybe. That's a rule I never heard there, Danno. Liam Miller struck that free kick, and because no one else touched it before it came back to him, he was the next person to touch it. It's a free kick against him. Like some sort of... I was like, I didn't know that was even a rule. You learn something every day. It's a school day, yeah?
Yeah, so it must have been like an indirect free kick, I guess.
Well, he had a direct shot from the free kick and hit the bar, and because the ball struck the bar and no one else hit the ball, and it came back to the player, and then it's a free kick against him, he should have left the ball or something, I think, Danno, there. He's not allowed to, like, touch it again, which I've never heard anything like that before.
No, yeah.
Every day's a school day.
Yeah. Well, if you're having an okay day, yeah. Yeah.
Even the bad days are the school days.
Otherwise, you're just a fucking lout. You know, you didn't learn anything today. Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it? Angie Whistle used to say, you can learn more from one defeat than 100 victories. Know that they might get defeated. I'm sure we stocked up on more defeat for the season against Dortmund, Danno. We just fully stocked on learning lessons there.
Yeah, we learned a lot.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Big Baz, see Big Baz, one Celtic fan's view. Big Baz for Spain. I sent him the link. He says he was going to jump in at half time, Danno. So maybe just a couple of minutes before time. Big Baz will jump in the background, bring him in. If you want to do something at half time, I'll talk to Baz about the game and what's happening or whatnot. Whatever.
Yeah, big up, man. I'm a huge fan. I love Baz, man.
Yeah, Big Baz. He's always shouting us out. He's always promoting the channel and that, getting people to come in here. So I always do the same for him. He's a legend, mate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. No doubt. And Baz, if you need like someone to proofread your stuff, like I can definitely help you out, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Because Baz is magic, but the written word can elude Baz quite often. The written and spoken word. But Baz is amazing, man.
He does. He reads your comment, bro, and he'll read it back to front and miss his bits out. He's read my comments before, and I'll say something about CCV, and he'll read it, bro, and he'll be like, I don't agree with you, Kaiser, about CCV. And I've just said the exact same thing that he goes on to say, but he just read the comment a bit wrong, you know what I mean? But he's a legend.
Yeah. The guy's amazing. I mean, just lives and breathes Celtic Football Club, man. I mean, he's on there, 2-3 times a day, you know, throws up a lot of content, man.
I says to him as well, mate, he always says to me, like, if I start a wee Celtic channel, do something like he does, like the uploads and news updates and stuff for Celtic, but I'm more like, I like doing this and coming in, Danno. I don't like to run things. I like to be a part of it. You know what I mean? See, when it's me who runs it myself, I'm always like, fuck it. You know what I mean? End up sitting here smoking and playing the computer. You know what I mean, Danno? That's how I says I was going to go back to like doing a bit of live streaming with the gaming. You know what I mean? And play gaming again. bring a bit of Daisy running around, see if some people come and watch. I don't know if it really transcends to the people who are watching the football. Those two worlds don't often transcend unless you're playing a football game. But see what happens.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we still have yet to see the light up suit. So
yeah, bro, I've got it hanging up in the cupboard, and the time I was going to wear it would have been for the Dortmund game, Danno. So at the start of the game, I'd have come creaming in a light up suit, done a dance on a driveway in Ibrox, and then Celtic would have proceeded to get pumped 7-1, and I would have just had to like turn the lights out. It'd have been like how it started versus how it was gone, like me just sitting in the dark, like oh.
Yeah, I mean. Yeah, Dortmund was just, man, incredible. I couldn't even take it. I didn't even get to halftime, man. I keep thinking with this graphic in the background so that you're like holding up a beer for me to cheer or something.
I've got a bottle, Danno.
I know. You got the bottle as usual. I'm like, oh shit.
What about all the boys? Cheers, welcome to Drinkalong.
Man, that was one killer cup of tea. Corner to the well.
I mean, Celtic have got 5 guys in the box there, Danno, when he tries to cross that ball. And good luck for Motherwell running in the corner on that. And I think Big Des is right. They're always going to come out and have a go the first 10, 15, 20 minutes maybe in each half. But Celtic just need to grow into this game a bit more. We're coming very close, looking dangerous as well.
We've had moments where we've broken them down defensively, where we've had a lot of space, man. So yeah, hoping we can. Oof. That's a bit scrappy in the box right there.
Yep.
Die.
Celtic getting all the warning signs now,
huh? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, these games can be a bugbear. That was a definite handball. I mean,
it's a handball there as well.
Yeah. I mean, hello, but
it's like a blatant handball there, Danno. He played the ball in. He controlled the ball with his hand.
Obvious to everyone.
Well out, Kasper Schmeichel. Love that when a keeper comes out and just commands.
Yeah. I mean, he is a presence in there, man. I mean, the guy is a physical unit for sure. We look like we got something.
He's not incredibly tall, you know what I mean, Danno? But I always say a goalkeeper at least 6 foot tall. Then with his arm extended, he's got to be 7 foot, 7'1" with an extended arm, and then jumping. He's 9 foot tall. There's not a player in the world, unless it's Cristiano Ronaldo, who should be beating him in the air. You know what I mean? He's got an arm stretch on top of a header.
Yeah, right. But I mean, yeah, Schmeichel. I mean, I love Joe Hart, but I mean, Schmeichel is a definite upgrade, man. I mean, Schmeichel just knows the game better, and I mean, Joe Hart, God bless him, he was so gaff prone, man. He was so gaff prone. He would have these howler moments, but dude, I mean, he was amazing, man. And the
just
guy is
even the game the other night. See the Atalanta game, and there was headed efforts that were like straight towards Schmeichel, and I'm like, I would have seen them go through Joe Hart's arms. He'd have stretched that arm up, and that would have been straight over.
Or he would have bobbled it maybe or something. Yeah. I mean, Schmeichel is incredibly sure-handed, man. I mean, he's just a vacuum. He's just a vacuum.
Confident in his own ability. He's still a keeper who's confident in his own ability. He's not like, I'd say maybe the older Joe got, maybe he started to trust himself a little bit less, and that's where the gaffes and mistakes crept in. But there wasn't many of them, let's just say that. And his commentary and how he's as an ambassador for the club right now, he's absolutely outstanding. But in the goalkeeping sense, I agree with you, Danno. Yeah, Kasper's an upgrade.
I mean, Kasper's just sure. He's just very, very sure. You know, I mean, you can get a pass him, sure. I mean, he's not the best goalkeeper in the world. He's got to pass his prime, but fucking good goalkeeper, man.
Yeah, clear the catch on that bad boy, Tam.
Yeah.
I just went into the downloader and just downloaded a random football app on my Fire Stick, mate, and it works fine. You know what I mean? I think it's called RN. It's like a yellow square. Just go into the downloader and download that, boy. It works fine. It's not as first class, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right away here. Maybe a wee bit behind Danno, but you know what I mean? He's in Korea, centre of the world.
Internet-wise, for sure.
Just can't keep up with Korea's internet, bro.
Oh, man. It's blazing. Not much going on here, man.
Yeah, we're just overrun, just overhitting ever so slightly, Danno, you know what I mean?
Yeah, through balls and stuff, and you know, chips in are a little too heavy.
But this was the team I wanted, Danno. See the midfield changes.
Yeah,
I was thinking midweek, give Engels a break, give Kalmack a break. I was choking to see McCowan play and get a start. Bernardo and Hatate. I'm like, that is a solid midfield. That is more than capable for Scotland for domestic ties.
Yeah, I agree, and I like getting McCowan his first start. No doubt about it. He's living all our dreams, man.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Living the dream.
And he's, coming in as a sub, he's had good moments so far, man. I mean, he's been impressive. So why not give him?
Stuff comes in with his usual his announcement.
Oh, here we go. There we go. Yes.
Hey.
I like it because now we know to pay attention.
Now we know. Now we know. I'm gonna see if I can flip this audio down to the way I used to use it. I prefer it.
What do you mean? Like with the audio settings?
Well, on StreamYard, it lets you choose where the audio comes out, but I'll have the rest of the audio from my PC coming through the normal speaker. You know what I mean? So if I play sounds or something like that, you can hear them.
Yeah, we've got a definite goal here. I still haven't seen it. I'm supposedly live.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay, here we go. Jogo. Oh, no, McCowan. Oh, shit.
Oh, beautiful stripe.
Oh.
Beautiful.
Oh.
Right in the daisy cutter, right in the bottom.
Yes, man, that was fabulous. Oh, my God. We Luke, baby. Yes. There we go. Celtic on the board. And now it begins. What
begins?
McCowan. Nice, baby.
Let's go, McCowan.
All right.
Let's go, Danno, my man. Invisible bottles.
Invisible bottles. Invisible bottles.
Don't, Danno. Somebody will steal your idea.
Drinking real alcohol.
It'll end up the next action, bro. Be the next Celtic song for the stands.
There we go, baby.
Cheers, Danno, bro.
Yeah.
Well done. Living our dream, Danno. Living the dream.
I think we officially need a Luke McCowan song now.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Got his first start. Somebody out there's got to have it.
We've got to have something that applies. Our fans are very creative, Danno. We're the international hub of footballing songs, as you see. So many other fans just steal their songs.
There's no better club at making amazing fan chants and songs than Celtic, man. That's one of the reasons. That's one of the big reasons I became a fan, because it's the best fans in the world, man.
Hell yeah, Danno. You know it.
Hey, Tim. Korean food and beer last night. What'd you have, man?
I see the Korean barbecues and stuff, see, like at the table, Danno, and they'll just like barbecue the beef and stuff at the table. A lot of Japanese places I see that, but a lot of Korean barbecue.
Yeah,
pits that
that's Korean style, man. Yeah, you just got like a bunch of little side dishes and stuff like that, kimchi and stuff, like set up all around the table, and then you're grilling it right in the
You need to be
middle.
doing that. You need to be doing that when I
Put it
arrive.
in some romaine lettuce. Put in some romaine lettuce with some samjang and some other stuff. Oof, that is living, baby.
You need to be doing that, Danno, live. You need to be taking this for the next drink along to a wee Korean restaurant and cooking out.
Do. That's actually a good fucking idea, man. That's actually a really good idea. But it's always the games are always so late here, man. I mean, most of the barbecue places are closed by like 10.
Mm-hmm.
But there are late night barbecue places that stay open all night.
It's late for you, in it, Danno. What time is it? About 4 a.m.
12:30.
12:30 at night.
Yeah,
thank you, Danno, for getting up and doing the drink along.
Nah, man, I didn't just get up. It is prime time for. I got home at like 5 last night, man. It is prime time for crime time for me, man. Like I'm a total night owl.
You in the cupboard? My son's in the cupboard. He's raiding for biscuits, bro. Raiding the biscuit cupboard.
You got it. I mean, when you're a kid, man, that's like the life and death battle with your siblings, right? It's like
he's
when the good stuff comes in, you got some Oreos in the house or something like that. Everybody's like, oh shit.
He's got his own, Danno, that he likes quite plain biscuits. You know what I mean? See, like custard creams and digestives and Jacob's crackers and plain dry biscuits. He mostly likes. So none of the other kids like them. So he's always got a limitless supply of them. They're just piled up.
Tim, what do you think of height, man? I'm not crazy about it, but I do like the cheap laggies here, man. Like height and Cass and stuff like that, man. Mm-hmm. You always got to have that with barbecue, man. Some good beer or some soju. That is the way to go. But yeah,
it's just annoying me that I know that the
Tim, are you in Scotland? I mean, where are you at? Where was the Korean barbecue place? What were you saying, Kaiser?
Oh, sorry, I didn't. I thought you were talking to me as well there, Danno. Yeah, I'm in Scotland, mate. I was like, yeah, Danno, I'm in Scotland.
yeah. Thanks.
I had a biscuit bandito, well said. Despacito and the biscuit cupboard in the morning. Oreos are shite compared to the good old Bourbon biscuits. See the biscuits? I hate to say the name of them. Causes arguments.
Sarah, spicy Korean foods, like you can get a lot of stuff. You can get mega spicy ramen. Like they've got like the normal ramen at the store, or ramyun as we call it here. And then it's like Yol ramyun, and then there's like black ramen, which is really, really spicy, man. And people love the shit, man. Like there's some extra like pepper paste you can put in there too. It's cheap too. I mean, it's just like buy it for like $1, whatever.
I just always thought, Danno, like the first thing I do when I eat spicy food, right, is I start sweating like an absolute pig. I mean, like my eyelids and everything start sweating. The spicier the food, the more I sweat. So why would I be sitting in Korea, a hot country, ball sweat dripping, bro, thinking to myself, I gotta stuff some chilies on a fucking piece.
Bro,
eat that shit.
Oh man, there's two types of spicy peppers here, green peppers. And man, I don't know why it is. I think it's just because the seeds are more compacted. They're called gochu. The big green peppers, big gochu, are like kind of sweet, kind of nice. Like you can just kind of dip them in the samjang like red sauce and eat them. But man, you throw some of the smaller guys into like whatever you're cooking. If you're cooking any kind of Korean food, and you are gonna have your mind fucking blown, bro.
Right, it trips in the chat. We've had square sausage, and now it's all Korean cookout food. I go and I watch the mukbang videos, Danno, where they eat on the street and they'll like meet up and they'll buy food and they all sit and eat it. I watch them as well, mate. Yeah.
Spicy kimchi. Yeah, kimchi can get really, really spicy too, man. Kimchi can get spicy as fuck. There's a whole like, if you're talking about kimchi, that's like talking about some galaxy off in the distance or something. It's like a whole world to explore. You never had it?
No.
No, it's fabulous, man.
But you've never had a chicken and mushroom pot noodle on chippy chips for the sportsman, Danno. It's just it's heaven food.
Oh, I think we've got a goal coming here.
Mm-hmm. Go! We've got Italian commentary on it. Well, maybe the goal didn't stand because we've got goal bastardo.
Yeah, I know. Bastard. Yeah, it's right off of Maeda's hand, but he got fucking pummeled over, man. He got completely barreled over, man.
That's in honor of Connor Goldson.
I mean, that should be that should definitely be at least a penalty. I mean, come on.
I think that goal should stand, Danno. It's his supporting hand, and when your hand's the supporting hand makes contact with the ball, tough shot.
Yeah, you're getting barreled the fuck over, man. I mean, whatever.
Tyson's no bothered. He's like, I give it that.
he's like, I don't care. I got hair now, motherfucker. You can't faze me.
He's dyed his hair blonde again. It's Steele Dyson.
Great through ball right there, though, man. I mean, either way. Great pass.
Yeah.
What a weird play, though, huh? That's a weird one, man.
This VAR decision is going to take like 6 months, Danno.
Yeah, for real. Like, we're gonna be sitting here in fucking January, man.
I can smell the plastic melting in the VAR office's brain. I can smell it from here, bro. It's just down there in Ibrox. It's just down the road.
Man, I was ready for another shot. You little bitches, man.
I think that goal should stand, Danno. I'm not like 100% on the rules, but I know when a defender slides and the ball hits his arm, as long as it's his supporting arm. You know what I mean? And Dyson's arm was supporting him all the way there. If it's like, Dyson.
Yeah, but I mean, he obviously got fouled. Like, it's at least a penalty. I mean,
that's what I thought as well, Danno. Did he get bundled over or did he just fall?
I mean, what am I watching? Like, what? I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah, no goal, no foul. There's Craig saying it in the chat there.
Oh, man.
No foul.
I mean, Kaiser, he put it into the goal right off the bar, too.
Right, yeah. Just glanced in off the bar, Danno. It would have been the greatest he could have won the Ballon d'Or, mate. For that goal. That would have been class. I just imagine the replays all across Europe. Striker scores the first diving handball goal.
Handball goal, yeah. It would have been legendary, man.
Dyson just comes up the pitch and phones up Henrik. Like, you never scored one of them, did you? Huh?
Yeah, Celtic supporters start calling it like the Dysinho or something, you know?
Oh, Danno, you've got it, man. Scored a Dysinho. That's that. Danno's coined it, chat. Just scored a Dysinho. That goal should stand in my book. That should stand. That's a Dysinho. Goal, Dysinho!
It's at least a penalty. I mean, why is that not a penalty? I don't understand what the fuck is, like, seriously. Scotland lives in an alternate universe of football. I mean, clearly.
Dyson's even saying he pushed me in the back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want the goal, Danno. I want the goal to stand. There's nothing wrong with
that. Yeah, I do too. Like, it doesn't matter. Just put it on the board, man. Fuck off.
Look at ref's face, mate. Look at ref's face. You can tell he's made his social media private before the game. He's like, oh, for fuck's sake, man, they're going to start messaging me. That
guy looks like he fetishizes the Nazis more than Trump, man.
Mm-hmm. he get brought in under Project Paperclip, Danno, that referee. he get brought up in Germany.
Could have been on the fucking currency back in the day, man.
The Manhattan Project, Danno. They brought him right in.
James, Tiberius, Forrest, man.
Oh, it's just to maintain a little suspense, Christoph. Is that it?
Nah.
So what's your opinion in chat? Do you think? I think that goal should stand. As Danno says, it's either a penalty, right? We should have a penalty, or when Dyson goes down, it's his supporting hand. He's holding his weight up in his hand. Hits the ball. That's tough shit in my book. That should stand.
He's getting barreled over. He got fouled. So what if he hit it with his fucking hand? I mean, he got fucking fouled, man.
If a hand against us, I would be raging, you know what I mean? But I would still be like, it's a fucking goal in it.
Yeah.
It's a goal in it.
I can't believe that the Dysinho got waved off, man. That's fucked up.
The Daisinho.
All right, I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, Danno.
Where is my tiny little doggy?
Yeah, well said, that. Well said, Des. Yes, definitely. The refs in the lodge. My man's got it. My man's hit a nail in the head. The referee's one of these boys. He's in the orange order. He's like, I don't think that's a goal. It's not a goal. Definitely. And it wasn't a penalty either. That dies in my head as a conning bastard.
Oh, here it is. Yeah. This is what packs him in.
We've got the ref in for comment, Danno. Dyson actually obstructed the defender. We are the. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Definitely, Danno. We need a bit of the evil Hatate. Evil Hatate.
Calling off the Daisinho. Come on.
I know that's disgraceful, Danno.
Fucking. I mean, doesn't football in Scotland want to market itself? The Daisinho.
Yeah, it could be worldwide right now, Danno.
Exactly.
There'll be kids replicating the Daisinho in high schools and all across Japan. Everyone's doing the Daisinho. I'm gutted now, Danno. I'm missing the Mandela effect somewhere in some reality. That goal stood, and they're all fucking living their best life, Danno, and we're all over here like that. What's going on?
Yeah.
Some alternate reality where the referees are the bigoted, biased bastards who all join the Orange Lodge.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
They're all fucking Liverpool fans. they're all Rangers fans, all of them. We sound like a crazy mob now. Banner club. Sound like a banner club, Danno.
Aye.
As I said there, Danno, Motherwell came out, played quite well. The guys were spot on. They were going to bring a bit of excitement, a bit of energy at the start. Celtic, just quality, just shining through. Luke McCown's strike was absolutely beautiful right into the ball.
Oh man, I mean the way he just beats a couple guys and just pops it in, man. Brilliant.
In my humble, honest opinion, the Daisinho should have stood, or we should have had that penalty there.
Disgraceful, man. Disgraceful. Absolute fucking travesty.
Oh, they're all Eltry fans, innit? They're all Eltry fans. Every referee, they put it on their paperwork. Like, who did you say you support? So they troll each other like that, Daniel. Like, who did you say you support? And he's like, oh, I says I support Rangers. They're like, you're never getting a game. You're never refereeing anything in Scotland. You know what I mean? You're doing pub teams for the rest of your career. Of course, they're going to talk shite and say they're no. If I was a referee, Daniel, I would definitely.
Right, they're like Dumbarton supporters or something. You know,
I would have like
what a bunch of bollocks.
Unconscious bias towards Celtic because it's my team, my colours. I want to see them successful. I want to see them win, and that's me just being an honest guy, Daniel. Yeah, there's Baz. Bring Big Baz in. I think he's in the studio, Daniel.
Oh yeah.
We get the legend in here.
Right, I need sound check. Can you hear me all right?
Yes, you sound excellent, brother.
Like what happens with the Dyson Maida goal? Because believe it or not, I seen the goal go in, and then Dyson Maida was walking away, and we had a power cut. We stay in the countryside, and there was the power goes off for about a minute, and I was like, "You're absolutely kidding on, man." And then the time it comes back on, it's like it's still 1-0. So what happened?
It was fucking Rangers conspiracy, man. I mean, they don't want anybody to see it.
Baz, as you've seen yourself, Maida goes out of the box there. We think he was fouled, right? It should have been a penalty. But even when he was fouled, he falls forward and the ball hits his arm. But he's down like Superman style. The ball comes off his arm, off the post and into the goal. They never gave the goal, even though it's his supporting arm and he's holding himself up.
So they never give the goal and they never give the penalty.
No, they
didn't give the penalty either. I mean, it's just
the Daisinho.
So what happened to going back about 3 or 4 fucking things they play? I take it that only happens when it suits
Well,
them.
that's only when you wear blue. They go back
Aye.
to other phases of play.
Or when
There's a chat shouting you as well, Baz. Welcome in, bro.
Big
Yeah,
Des,
man.
Michael Ross, Sarah.
Yeah,
Good job,
Baz, man, thanks
Express.
for joining.
I need to join the
Legend,
chat.
man, legend.
Connect YouTube.
Everybody in this chat frequents Baz's channel, I'm sure. That's where I see them all. They always come
Yeah,
over.
man.
Baz is always
Yeah,
shouting it.
dude.
As I say, make sure you check out One Celtic Fans View. Go over there, drop Baz a subscribe. He's heading for 20k. We want him to get him. We want to get him there. He's almost there. I think he's at 1940
Yeah,
or something.
Seriously.
I think I just signed up with the wrong account.
Is that the form account you went on? Come on, Baz.
Typos.
Yeah.
It's Baz's specialty, man.
Yep. Fuck it.
OnlyFans. Bazzy's OnlyFans.
That's my OnlyFans account.
That's right. Look into his OnlyFans.
Dad bod, short rod. That's my OnlyFans. That's me.
Dad bod. I'm going to go.
I'm not getting many subscribers, but I get
anyway,
my fiver.
Luke McCowan.
Excellent.
What a shot that was, wasn't it?
Aye,
and he's living all of our dreams, right, Baz?
Yep.
I mean,
oh yeah, definitely.
Boy, joining the team. Woo. Yeah, man.
What a goal that was.
Talk about it.
Tell you one thing. Lanky he's been telling me for weeks to watch Lennon Miller.
Mm-hmm.
He could have had them 2-0 up.
Yeah, he could have. Baz. Lanky's been saying that since last year. He's been demanding that we buy Lennon Miller and loan him back to Motherwell. I see him saying it in so many chats. So credit where it's due, big Lanky.
I think that that wouldn't be a bad shout. Buy him this transfer window and then loan him back to Motherwell.
Yeah,
man.
Would
best Celtic fans view on the planet.
Would
looks a player, man.
I think we should do it. Yes, Baz. We should. I don't know about I know bringing him in. It's the same as McCowan, innit? He's living the dream.
Yeah.
But McCowan's slightly more advanced. He's used to the rough and tumble of Scottish football. I think Miller could develop another season.
His dad must have been a Celtic fan. He was born in 2006. Just about the time that Lennon was kind of
exactly
going through everything that he was at Celtic. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
Gotta be a
must be.
That's half time with me. I don't know what it is we use.
Yeah, just clicked on to half time there, mate.
Yeah, we're just we're just on it here.
1-0's not too bad. I would have taken 2.
Yeah, it could have been 2 each, Baz. Their efforts off the post and the free kick was
easily
excellent.
could have been 2 each, man. Easily could have been 1 each.
He's I've seen a couple of zombies actually on Twitter actually saying we need to buy Lennon Miller.
Oh yeah, they're going to chase him, Baz, definitely.
No. It's funny that they're playing, but they're sitting watching us. Are they still drawn with St. Mirren?
Mm-hmm.
They were drawn with St. Mirren.
Last I seen there, Baz, it was still nothing each.
No, it's 1-1.
Oh, last I seen it was nothing each. It's 1-1. No wonder it's so quiet outside my windows here, Baz. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 1-1. It must still be 1-1. Their Twitter accounts just stopped. The Rangers Twitter accounts got to 36 minutes and went Rangers 1, St. Mirren 1, and they've not posted anything since.
That's what they do. They turn it off, didn't they, Baz? It's just like, turn it off. Turn it fucking off.
Don't speak. It's when they go, admin, don't post again.
Hey, Baz, Big Des has got a pretty good idea here, man.
Yeah.
We'll definitely take it. But
we should do them in sippy cups for the boys. See the double-handled plastic cunty or sippy cup.
Yeah, I definitely need a sippy or tippy cup. I mean, I'm a disaster with liquid.
I've got to ask, what was that tiny little shot glass you were drinking?
Oh, Danno's.
What, this guy?
Yeah, that's a shot glass.
Pint.
Yeah,
It's a Canadian pint. That's how
all you guys are there, Baz.
That's what.
I got it as a set. I got like a pint glass.
In case you got friends once.
I bought a bottle of Jameson, and
Any
it
friends?
came in a box with 3 glasses. So it came with this little shot glass, and then like a kind of a medium size.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then like a full blown pint glass like tumbler, and they're all 3 of them are like Jameson barrels, you know.
Baz, don't be picking on Danno, Baz. You know what I mean? Gav wouldn't let me on here. Listen for Danno. He's my chaperone.
Yeah.
You get them. They're
Who
called
the hell's hosting here? Yeah.
Chapitos in Spain. You get them. You don't get the glass, but you get a drink free after every meal. Baz Christmas in here, and to get the dog videos. What?
X-Man is here, Danno.
Called Kyogo.
Oh yeah.
And somebody's got a pug called Kyogo. I get Kyogo and
get Kyogo in.
Speaking of Kyogo, did you guys see it on the Open Goal podcast? I forget who it was. I
Rangers
think it was
penalty.
Andy Holiday talking about Kyogo.
Half time of the Huns, and it's 1-1.
Half time and it's 1-1.
That's even better. That's fantastic as far as we're concerned.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely.
I want them because they play Aberdeen. If they drop any points today, and then they play Aberdeen next Wednesday.
Yeah, so, definitely, Baz.
Aberdeen can then put good pressure on them. I wanted Dundee United to win against Aberdeen, but that was never going to happen. But it keeps the pressure. Hopefully, Dundee United can then win the next game and put them down into 4th. The way that Motherwell's playing with young Miller, you're expecting them to pick up points over the busy period. And
Motherwell look like quite a good footballing side who we've seen today. They come out and they play, you know what I mean? They come out and they bring their own game.
Yeah.
They're not shied away as well.
Aye, they're not sitting back and just trying to soak it up, even though they're playing 5 at the back. It's good to see them having, especially the first 10-15 minutes. Because usually when we go away to games, we start that fast and then teams just sit back.
Yeah, exactly.
It's good to see them having a go and having 2 shots. I mean, when it comes to the stats, they must have been ahead of shots on goals way before us.
Yeah. It's one thing we always say in it, Baz, about teams in Scotland parking the bus, and how does that help Celtic develop for Europe? How does that help us develop our game?
Yeah.
Like happened in Atalanta, right? We've never put a defensive display on like that in about 3 or 4 years. We've not been back to the wall, resolute defending. To see us doing it is amazing, because there's not an instance where we need to do it in Scotland. It's not something we train for. It's not something that happens in the league. So teams coming and playing against us, I mean, they've got nothing to lose. Or they've come out and play football. They've got nothing to lose except the game, but they were going to lose anyway. Well, logic dictates they were going to lose it anyway. Probably about a 70% chance they were coming for a defeat, either to Paradise or when Celtic come to town. Probably about 70-80% you're going to get beat.
Right.
Just watching Luke McCowan take his goal here, and I tell you one thing, man, he takes it so well. His positional, his body and everything was just perfect.
Just shedding the players too, man.
Yeah.
Just keeping the ball right on his foot and just getting past a couple guys. Boop. Yeah.
He is very like Callum McGregor as well.
Yeah.
See, when I see McCowan play, I'm like, he's like tailor-made Callum McGregor as well. The 2 of them playing centrally would be like Scott Brown and McGregor, or 2 McGregors.
I'm going to see this one from Key. So why was that not? I'm just seeing why is this not a penalty?
That's
honestly, bro. Honestly, like it's a joke, man.
Why is that not? Because
to me, it looks like Maeda's fouled. He just barges him in the back, and Maeda starts going down. Even when his hand hits the ball, Baz, as you know, like defender slides, and it's his supporting arm.
Let's see what Boyd's.
Let's see what the big boys are saying about it.
Who says no? My Motherwell bias seems.
Yeah, right.
Why would they fall down when he's through on goal?
Exactly.
Why would they fall down when he could go through and score?
He's basically got the ball at his feet and he's gonna go through and score. Yeah. Why is he diving in that situation? It doesn't make any sense, man.
He tried to dive and headed it, bro.
Yeah. Let's see what.
No way. Yeah, I'm just seeing it. It's just flashing across. Yeah.
You'd expect Boyd to say it's not a penalty.
Of course. I mean,
Beautiful
that's his
pass, right?
assignment, right?
Alistair Johnston, beautiful pass through. But
Yeah,
for me,
man.
there, even that, either that's a penalty, right, or the goal stands, because it's not Maeda's fault that the ball hits his arm. He's supporting his weight as he goes down, and I know that's a bit. You can't just let a striker go into the area. You get me, Baz, and do a Klinsmann and punch the ball into the net.
Do you want an
line somewhere?
Do you want an update for Castle Grayskull and their fans this afternoon?
They should be having fun right now, yeah.
Straight off their Twitter feed. Proper, utter pathetic, man. Downgrade from Davies. This is saying something. You're still allowed to score from corners, you daubers. We're inept at all points. Get absolute to 1-0 with 10, and that's unbelievable, uncomfortable. We team's no longer afraid of us, man. Not surprised. It's not surprised.
Raging, man. Even when they're having a good game or something, they're raging. They're just going nuts all the time. I've never seen a more miserable supporter base in my life, man. It's the most raging miserable you could ever remember.
Straight fake Castle Grayskull, Baz.
Wait a minute. Let me see if I could do this. Baz, you got a green hat on and all, man. It's pure. This is what they doing to us. Oh, I can't believe this lot, man. It's just they're turning us into something. Look, I need to read me these. Oh, another goalkeeper in the league gets a free kick. Officiating is disgusting in this league. Pure Butland, man. He's coming apart at the seams. Get Clement out. The attitude is the problem with this group of players, man. When it comes to domestic games, they just don't try as hard against Scottish teams, man. They don't try against Scottish teams. They don't try, man.
They don't try.
Good preparation.
They don't bleed blue blood.
They train.
Good preparation for a trip to face the runaway leaders at Pittodrie. We're winning nothing this season. Celtic will lift the league again. That's the problem, man.
The Bears are raging, Baz.
That's the problem. Let me see what other ones have we got here. That being a Celtic fan. Hey! Oh! Right, let's get off of these. Saturated, nah, can't do that one. Right, none. Yeah, let's get back to normal.
Back.
There we go.
Kaiser. There's Kaiser back to normal.
We need a jump pass.
In the iron.
What's going on with my team?
Chuck Young. Big Des was right. I was Chuck Young.
That's the one you need. That's the one you need, Baz, for the 100 reports. This one.
Beat
the Twitter, Baz. Beat the people.
You didn't realise you're not going to get banned for this channel.
We're fine.
Exactly.
Fine. Fuck him, man.
Anyway, that's quite funny for that side. There we go.
Brilliant. Speaking of funny, did you guys hear this story? I forget who was telling it. It was about Kyogo last year. We're at Dundee, and he scored a goal. And he did like a Pokemon thing after he scored. He said, like, "You can catch me." I forget who was telling the story. It was like Andy Halliday or somebody. It was like, and he's like, I swear to God, man, he said it after he scored the goal.
You gotta catch him.
You can't catch me.
I tell you, they're going to struggle to catch Aberdeen, because I'm taking Aberdeen to do one over them up in Pittodrie. I mean, Pittodrie's always a hard enough game to go. Aberdeen, will want to. They think they're serious title contenders.
Aberdeen are contenders. They're more contenders than the Sevco are.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean,
the Red Dragons rising, Baz. You know what I mean? The Jewel of the North, the Ruby of the North.
The Northern Lights will be back out again after Christmas. It's fine. Once the decorations come down.
I mean, obviously, we weren't like very happy with like the result, but that was a cracking game against Aberdeen.
That was a,
Like,
that was a cracking
good
game.
game, bro. That was
I
a
think when
proper match of football. Man.
their manager made a couple of inspirational changes at half time, and I think that Brendan Rodgers was caught sleeping. I think Brendan Rodgers maybe had one eye on the Atalanta game when it came to his timings for substitutions. It's where Aberdeen, they just went, listen, I think the Aberdeen manager maybe got the better of Brendan Rodgers at half time and went, do you know what? He's going to stall making any changes because they've got one eye on the Champions League. We can go out and have an attack at them. We can go out and have a go at them the second half and let's see how they cope, because they're not so clever when people attack them. We've seen that in Dortmund. So,
that's 100%, Baz. That's what I thought as well.
Yeah.
Their manager just sort of outfoxed Brendan by making the substitutes right on half time, like when they came out for the second half and he changed his tactics, and Brendan didn't adapt fast enough. But it was like their manager knew Brendan was going to do that because he had one eye on midweek and didn't want to bring the players on too early, change the game. He wanted them to have the 30 minutes, maybe the extra time, rather than the full second half, which always confuses me because we've got such a fit team of athletic players, modern professionals, but 60 minutes and they're blown out their hole. You know what I mean, Baz? I eat chicken kebabs. I'd rather have kebabs than abs, and I can play 60 minutes of football, no problem at all. You know what I mean? No problem at all.
That's it.
Why have abs when you can have kebabs? You heard it here first.
You heard it here first, Mark.
Celtic World exclusive, man. Baz, man, I'd just like to say, like, thanks for bigging up the channel, man.
No worries.
Seriously.
He always does. He's
and,
always
and coming out here at halftime, man. Fucking legend, bro.
Yeah.
Big up, man.
You always are, aren't you, Baz? You're always like talking in the comments, and you're always like, check Kaiser out over there. And
check Kaiser out, the drink along.
I'll get Kaiser back on one day. He always says that as well. Never comes good on it. He's a fucking false promiser. You know what I mean? He's a tease.
He's a tease. But I get too many videos demonetized on my own without having you on, Kaiser.
Tell us about it. I used to see when I made the gaming content and stuff, Baz, I used to put whatever music I want on it, right? Because I'm not trying to make money for the videos. I'm trying to entertain people. And you get like a wee copyright strike for the audio. But as long as you're not trying to monetize the content, it doesn't make a difference to your channel. Play what music you want, play Celtic songs, and get it down.
There was my other channel got demonetized the other day, so I was like, so I need to work on that to get that back up. But it's just you've got to play the game with YouTube sometime.
But when they do that, do they give you
like a reason for doing it?
The YouTube wants you to put as much original content as possible, and because a lot of the stuff was taken off of Twitter and stuff, they see it as, and because there's other channels doing it as well. The other channels are getting demonetized as well. That channel,
that falls firmly under fair use. You're reacting to the content that you see, and your face is over the top of it, so it's your reaction.
But with that channel, I wasn't. I was just putting. I was up. I was just copying and pasting it and stacking up. Run it. There's another channel that does it, and he's doing quite well at it. But I was running it through Captions, the Captions app, so it was adding text to it, and then I was trying to make some changes to it to make sure that the channel got remonetized. And the fact that I managed to get the 4,000 watch hours in 2 weeks. I was like,
it was amazing.
I was like,
that's amazing.
All I needed was the watch time to get back on it. So I know what changes I need to make, and then I could reapply for it. But anyway, we need to talk about Celtic.
Second half's underway.
Yep,
we are underway, no doubt.
It is back underway.
Back into the action, as Baz says.
There wasn't any changes.
See what my man Celtic 88 does, Baz, is he takes the original video, right? And then he zooms it in ever so slightly. And then that changes the original video format. You know what I mean? It's like Brendan talking at a presser and all of us faces here.
But I was doing that as well. But it's still...
We just lost 10 viewers right there, man.
He's like, tight. Keep it tight.
Anyway, Celtic's got the ball. It was interesting to see that Paulo Bernardo's playing in the position that Callum McGregor plays.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's excellent to see.
I thought it might have
Alistair
been
Johnston with the captain's armband as well, Baz. One for the future. See
But I
that
thought-
captain's armband behind you as well, Baz? Whose is that?
Neil Lennon's.
Neil Lennon's
Oh,
and the
Neil
Millennium
Lennon.
Falcon. I always see behind you. I wanted to ask you
Yeah.
about it as well, Baz.
That's a speaker,
A
but
speaker.
it does
Oh, it's a
play the tune.
speaker.
It's a
I've always
speaker,
wondered
yeah.
about that too, man.
Yeah, no, it's a speaker. And my mum got it for my birthday or Christmas one year, but it's
Back when Star Wars first came out,
aye.
Baz.
Aye. I don't.
What was it, your 40th?
Motherwell's got a chance here. I see. Motherwell
Yeah.
were having a right go for it the first half of this game.
Mm-hmm.
The second half.
Big Des says that in the chat. I think Big Des used to be the one who was in about CCV's feet.
Yeah.
Desmond Donnelly was
Desmond
it?
Donnelly,
That's
yeah.
Big Des.
Big
Big
Des.
Des, the toe watcher. big foot finder Des.
I'm always conscious never to show my toes or feet or shoes on the channel.
I kept asking him,
You gotta be careful,
your toes on.
be careful, man. You gotta be careful. You're triggering fetishes and stuff, man.
Yep.
it's not that somebody ends up screenshotting it and that's all over the internet for the wrong reason.
And they were laughing that hard at it. Danno Big Des went in the witness relocation program and changed his name. He's like, no, I don't like feet, all right? Stop it.
Right.
Which size are the feet on, huh?
Right. My wife's watching YouTube, man. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but as I love the content every day, like you always say, the morning updates and videos and that, I love it all, mate. And there's lots of people that come along and copy your format. Quality is often emulated, mate, but they never do it as good as you. That's why you've got the support there. And you keep on saying to me to start a channel and stuff, and I'm like, I would only do the same thing you're doing and try and steal. You know what I mean? I'd only be doing the same thing.
I think ultimately there's I watch quite a lot of football YouTube channels, and I think there's a ceiling to what any Celtic channel. I mean, I've spoke to you about this before. I think there's a ceiling at what any Celtic channel can views that you can get on a monthly basis, and it's around about 600 to 700,000 views maximum.
Which is amazing, but Baz, when you consider
it is amazing. But when you look at
watching you in a month.
When you look at I was looking at the stats this morning. In the last 28 days, the last 14 days, it's been 70,000 original viewers.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you're thinking if that all went through to subscribers, you'd be in a funny old place.
Well, a lot of them will be the Huns coming in there, Baz, and a lot will be maybe because of Celtic's performances in Europe. That's just something that I wanted to ask you, Baz. Obviously, in 1967, Celtic have got that pedigree and history of winning the Champions League. That's why we're known worldwide. We've got a lot of fans.
Yep.
Modern day displays in Europe sometimes.
Bad tackle on James Forrest. Is he getting booked for that?
I've not even seen it yet.
Number 5 basically just takes James Forrest out when he goes to go for the ball.
Some of our modern performances in Europe, Baz, damage. We're fan-based, I think, continentally, like young Celtic fans coming into the club supporting us. The game in Italy and Bergamo, Atalanta, seeing us perform against that team, it's got to have raised a couple of eyebrows. And you must see an upturn in viewers and subscribers. That's what I was going to ask.
No, not really. Do you know one of the strangest things that happened to Celtic is the Ange Postecoglou effect. Mm-hmm. Ange Postecoglou, believe it or not, the viewership from Australia over a certain period dropped by 100,000 views.
Oh hell yeah!
Really?
I understood that.
A month.
That's why I spoke to Gav when Gav was on the podcast Down Under before he started the Celtic World. I spoke to him about it, and I was like, "Are you not worried about not only the hangover effect of Ange leaving Celtic, but everybody in Scotland are kind of going to be like, fuck everything Australian. I didn't like kangaroos, koala bears. I've got chlamydia. Fuck Ange." You know what I mean? I'm not watching your Down Under podcast now, you wallaby.
Cheers for that, Big Des.
And it comes both ways, you get me, Baz? It's going to be coming for Australian people who are no longer interested in Celtic because Ange isn't there anymore.
Yeah, Paulo Bernardo thought that shot was about. He started celebrating because he thought the shot was going in the back of the net there.
So like that's interesting that there's such a downturn from Australian viewers as well.
I mean, Australia, you still get massive views from Australia, but they're down around about 100,000 views a month, which is
madness.
Quite a lot.
It shows the effect of Ange, the personality of Ange, and what he actually had about him.
But then we've got relatives. We've got relatives in Australia, and they said that Ange was always going to.
But my man 420 there, he used to give me roses. I wish he would again. See, when Ange come back to Ibrox, right, and slaps the Huns, I'll go down and I'll meet him outside the front door again, and I'll get him to touch my ball again, right, Baz? And I'll sing Cell Block H to him. He used to give me roses. Give me a kiss, Ange. Why did you leave me? I told you 10 years, 10 million a year, you big walloper.
Motherwell got an excellent chance here. Oh, wow, that was wild.
That's what Tottenham actually gave Ange, 10 million a year for 4 years. And I was offering him 10 million a year for 10 years at Celtic, then a football director job. And he was basically becoming the next Gordon Strachan, and he wasn't up for it, mate. He was in, had his feet under the table with the board. He let us down.
It's interesting to see that Motherwell are still pushing 2 up front.
Mm-hmm. Well, Motherwell obviously feel like they're in this game. It's here to be contested. Celtic are only 1 goal up. Should be 2, or a penalty we should have had as well. But
come on, Keel, go. Oh.
Christoph is saying it seems that St. Mirren has scored.
And St. Mirren have scored.
That's our correspondent in the future. En français.
Well,
kick off.
Christoph.
If the Stinkies had scored, I would have heard it. Right, because I'm just round the corner. No, it's still 1 each. I'm just checking.
That's what it says. I'm checking it on the beam, but that's Christoph. He's never.
Christoph's in the future.
Oh, he says corrected by VAR.
No,
of course it would have been. Of course it would have been.
Naturally. Yeah.
Stop stating it obvious, Christoph. What you got to do? Come in next and say the Huns have got a penalty in the 55th minute.
Yeah,
and the staunch minute available. Half just scored a penalty, 55th minute. Super staunch. All the Onion Bears started pulling their tops off in the stand. You can't tell what one are men or women because they've all got beards. They're like dwarfs.
The one thing, getting back to this game, the one thing that people will talk about in this game is Paulo Bernardo playing in the position Callum McGregor plays in is just not as effective. I mean,
it's a different look for sure.
I seen his when we played against Dortmund, Baz, and the way Dortmund lined up against us with the 2 deep midfielders, that's what I wanted to see in that Atlanta. I kept asking for it, and that's the way we played. Engels and McGregor dropped deeper, and the left Hatate and that more advanced. Hatate was picking the ball up in those dangerous areas, and I kept asking for it. We've asked so often for Celtic changes of formation and stuff. We always ask on the channel as well.
It was interesting.
There's not really anywhere we can apply it in Scotland, is there? There's nowhere we can train it and tailor make it. We need to play like this in Scotland. We need to be beaten down the door constantly. I think that's when Celtic are such a different team.
Oh,
and away.
Yes!
There you go.
That's in. Alistair Johnston.
There you go.
AJ, man. What a warrior, right?
He's got the band on and everything today. He's got the armband.
Man. I tell you, that was a well worked because Celtic were having to pass the ball about. Celtic were having to pass the ball about and try and find the pass or the cross. And do you know, Motherwell were sitting with quite a few players back. Alistair Johnson makes the run in, unmarked, head right into the back of it, cracking goal. Alex Baye, what a cross with the young Spaniard. What a cross for him.
That kid is turning into a player, man.
He's, he did an interview with the Daily Records, I think it was this morning, and he said that he's enjoying his time at Celtic. He did an interview a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, what a goal, man. Woo!
He didn't realise how big Celtic were as a club.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people in the big leagues and the big continental leagues, they just don't realize, especially like in Spain, France, Italy, they don't realize what they're walking into. They're like, okay, we league up in Scotland, and they're walking into a club as
I think as Valley,
on par with
he's Barcelona fed. He's raised on caviar. He's a golden boy. So, like, that club, as you know, Baz,
What
is
a goal,
absolutely gargantuan.
Yep.
So when you're there, you don't think there's any other club in the world whose supporters match that intensity or that ability. And then you come to a club like Celtic, and it's got to be mind-blowing for them to see our fans, especially Champions League nights, and amazing.
Yep.
And paradise under the lights. Yep. Cheers.
Jameson, give us free money.
Give us Jameson free money.
Give us free money.
Or at least free whiskey, huh? Cheers, baby.
The thing about Spanish football, there's a couple of stadiums near me, about half an hour, about 20 minutes drive either side, that are 30,000 seater stadiums. In fact, there's 3 within half an hour. There's 3 30,000 seater stadiums. One of them's in Alicante. And Scotland and England both played there. They're in about the 4th tier. You're in about the 4th tier of Spanish football. You've then got Moorth there. They've got a massive stadium, 30,000 seater. They fill that every single home game. And then you've got Elche. I mean, Elche just got relegated.
That's right.
And they've got a 30,000. They've got a 30,000 seater stadium, and they fill that every game.
That's a pretty big club, man.
It's really well supported, isn't it, Baz? Beautiful weather out there, and that to go and watch the football as well. That cannot be like.
Not today, it's not. It's like Scotland today.
Well, it's still warm, Baz. It's freezy balls off a peg when I'm here, mate. There's polar bears outside my window.
I will admit, this is the first time I've put a jumper on since January.
No, I'm the same way, man. It is. Oh man,
winter is coming.
Like it was like summer all the way through, even into October here in Gwangju.
Yeah.
And like, this past week was the first time I even wore like a sweater outside. Man.
I think that defensive performance in Europe as well, Baz.
Yep.
As much as I would like Celtic to be rip roaring and free scoring, that defensive solid display is something else as well. That brings another confidence. I think Kasper's confidence, bringing his father to watch the game in Dortmund, would have been pretty shattered, conceding 7 at Champions League level. Yeah. And him personally, I think, like, he came out and challenged and gave away the penalty and stuff like that, I think he would have been critical himself. So for him to get a clean sheet at the top level against a top side, I think that's going to pay dividends in the long run. Defensively, Liam Scales as well, just whatever bar you put in front of Scales, he's like Shergar. He just jumps over it.
Watch this one, because you've got Dyson Maider right at the back, unmarked for this free kick.
Maider's changed his hair again, Baz. Had to dye it blonde. I told him to shave it all off. It was slowing him down.
He needs to get it back to being shaved. It doesn't look right whether he's got hair.
We need evil Dyson back.
Yeah.
Shave your head. Bring evil Dyson back.
Yeah.
Get him, Dyson.
Get him, Dyson.
Grab his dick and twist it. Twist the dick.
This is an update for the zombies.
Still one each over here. I'm just checking the refresh on the live play, Baz. I've got it on the Google, so I can only see the scores. I don't like actually watching the zombies.
No, I've just got it. I just got into the Rangers Twitter feed. It's funnier.
It's like eyeball diarrhea watching them, Baz. You know what I mean?
It must be endless entertainment.
You just if you're ever wanting to laugh during the game, just go into the Rangers Twitter feed.
Yeah, hashtag Rangers. Just type it in. Man.
Yeah, just
no. Their main feed. See, like
Motherwell. It was good. Dyson with the ball though.
So what do you think of prospects are, Baz, of keeping Valley? Or do you think he's going to go back to Barcelona? Because I would want to go back to Barca. He seems very much in your plans, but
he's got a contract to 2026, and then he's got an option of a further 2 years after 2026. So they know that he's a player. I mean, if you look at all the young players that are coming through Barcelona, they are going to be some team. Don't be surprised if Barcelona are in the semis and final of the Champions League this year. That's my early shout for the Champions League, is Barcelona to be.
I've seen them play Real Madrid, Baz, and Lamine Yamal. Absolutely, never ever seen a player destroy a team since Jimmy Johnson played Real Madrid and destroyed them one man destruction.
That kid is unbelievable, man. Yo, one of my students, this 4th grade kid,
Yeah.
Here in Korea, him and his dad were at the game at Camp Nou to watch Bayern Barcelona for the Champions League, man.
Amazing game.
I can't wait till he gets back, man. I gotta see his pictures. It's gonna be amazing. Little fourth grade, fifth grade kid, man.
I like the way football continues to surprise me. You know what I mean, Baz? And you must see that as well from like growing up watching Henrik Larsson, and even earlier than that, it was Paolo Di Canio and
unlucky Kyogo.
Pierre Van Hooijdonk and stuff. George Cadetti. My earliest memories as a young Celtic fan when I actually got to the age where I could support the team and knew what it was, rather than just being born into it. You know what I mean, Baz? We all reach that certain age where you understand what the club is at some stage.
I'd done that at a very, very early age. My dad's mate was Roy Aitken at the time. And
I remember you saying.
And then I can remember being at Celtic Park, and we went out for lunch, and there was Roy Aitken there. There was Davy Provan, Murdo McLeod. Tommy Burns comes in with his wife. They sat at a different table. Paddy Bonner, and I'm just in total awe until Tommy Burns comes in, and I'm like, "It's Tommy Burns. Never mind everyone else that's at the table." It was just bizarre.
What a man Tommy Burns was, Baz.
He was something else.
Bertie Auld as well. I met Bertie a few times. At what part? He's the only guy, right? See, like on the mean streets of Govan in the Wine Alley where I grew up, Baz, I'm considered a dirty, cheeky bastard. Right? I've always got something to say, but see, Bertie Auld and that, they tore the shorts off me, mate. It was hilarious. One-liners and the things he came out with were just utterly hilarious.
Motherwell are making 2 changes.
I always wanted to hear stories from him. Everybody was always, and he had a million stories, you know, a million.
What kind of changes do you think we should make?
These changes. I don't know, because I'm watching the team, and Paulo Bernardo is just not playing the position well that Callum plays. I mean, everyone says that Callum's rubbish and all the rest of it. There's quite a few people online, but he's not being a general in that midfield area. Do you know what I mean? We're used to Scott Brown playing that before. They're bringing on Tony Watt. Tony Watt.
Tony Watt. Tony. I like Tony Watt.
That night against Barcelona still.
I mean, how could you not?
Actually,
I could still to this day trying the fact we were just laughing so much after Tony Watt scored against Barcelona.
He does a bit of live streaming, Baz, and does gaming. He plays Call of Duty and stuff, does Tony Watt on Twitch. So I'll go and watch him live and give him a wee ribbon, a wee pounding. You know what I mean? But hero cult status for what he done. You know what I mean? And look at what Abada done. Real Madrid, he got right in front of the goals and his knees went shaky. But Tony Watt, he surged at home. You know, I love it, Baz. I love going in there. Like the thing that the internet provides, if you go looking, lots of football players are streamers and stuff. They love gaming and creating content, but you need to know where to find them. And when you find them,
go on, Jamesy boy.
There's just nothing better than being able to talk to them outside of the environment of football. You know what I mean?
But the thing is they know that they've got a short career as well. And if you look at Ronaldo, he started a YouTube channel with his missus. You know, it's funny that he's coming to the end of his career and he starts a YouTube channel this year and it's got 65 million subscribers already.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's, I mean, me and the missus were talking about it, and that's basically Ronaldo just trying to control the narrative for the media.
Well, he's going to move. He's going to move for sports, Baz, straight into fitness and fitness videos and how he maintained his health, and rightly so. The man's an absolute animal. You know, I understand Buffon as a goalkeeper playing so long, but an outfield player with the wear and tear. Cristiano Ronaldo's an absolute animal.
I'll tell you one thing, Alex Bailly is going to keep Greg Taylor at this. We're on the 66th minute. There's no chance that I see Alex Bailly getting taken off just now for Greg Taylor. I'll be interested to see.
I don't think Taylor will play until he commits his long-term future to Celtic. The same as Bumbo and stuff. I think Celtic are looking to sell him in January.
I don't think he's gonna play even if he does that.
No, I don't think he's going to. Well, we'll know he's not going to sign a new contract. So Rio Hatate just had a fantastic shot for the edge of the goal. Alex Bailly chases.
That's why I said,
there's Kuhn coming on. There's Nico Kuhn coming on, and this is going to be interesting. Who's going to come on for Cameron Carter-Vickers? Cameron Carter-Vickers is coming off.
Well, no.
Wow, interesting. Brendan Rodgers is going to a back three.
Well, let's
Is
go,
he gonna
Baz.
go
How
for-
long have we been asking for a back three?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Is he going to a back three, or is he going to
Or
push?
is he going to a 4-2-4?
He's taking Alex Baye off, and he's bringing on Cameron Carter-Vickers.
Yeah, he's got to move Trusty to left centre back, Scales to left back, CCV and right centre back, and just shift it over one.
Just shift Scales over.
Aye, I would be more likely to shift Trusty over, Baz. I think he's got more pace than Scales.
Shift Scales over, man.
Slightly, but
Scales plays that position more, the left back position more. That's interesting because think about it. Greg Taylor, I did say that was the substitutions to watch today. The fact that Greg Taylor hasn't signed the new contract.
Back off.
No, James Forrest. Leon.
Aye, you're right,
CCV.
Baz. Sorry, I just a brain farted watching the substitutions going down there. I'm like,
the fact that Alex Baye's went off.
AJ's off.
AJ.
No, AJ's no went off.
AJ just gave CCV the
armband.
His armband.
But that's because Carter Vickers is the deputy captain of the club.
Yeah, but I mean,
so AJ's still on, but he's passed the armband.
AJ's still on, just passed the armband. Yeah, okay. So are they playing a back three then?
That's right.
No, okay. So it's Trusty, CCV, and then Scales the left back.
Scales has been pushed out to left back.
Pretty
Interesting.
interesting, yeah.
We asked for that for a long time as well, Baz.
The thing is the fact that Trusty can play the same position as Scales. It means that the gaffer's not too worried about the fact that we might lose Greg Taylor. So there might not be, if Greg Taylor is sold in January, like I expect him to be, it means that they're going to push Scales out there, and they're not going to have to buy anybody.
In my opinion, Baz, right, as many good players as you can get on the pitch as possible is for the best. Rio Hatate can also play left back. He started his career at left back. He's not always a shoe-on first pick for the midfield right now, coming back. He's definitely not a shoe-on first pick for Japan, despite travelling and being Daizan's hand buddy on the aeroplane. You know, it's good to have somebody to travel with, I understand it, and it's good to get away and meet your friends. But he could come in at left back as well, Hatate, and we could have more players of more quality on the pitch at the same time. Just a thought. You know, he played right back and scored 2 goals. One of the girls on Baz's chat invited her blue nose ex to come drill her holes. And when he got there, she took him to the bedroom and gave him a drill and shelves. Hell yeah. Was it a Black and Decker? Did they have the hammer action on that bad boy? Big Black and Decker. My mum had one in my bottom drawer. Have you been in my house?
I'd keep watching Liam Scales play this position at left back, because this has got a big telling on what Brendan Rodgers will do.
Europe, I think this he's got a big on keeping us resolute and solid in Europe as well, Baz.
Greg Taylor's put Greg Taylor's in the background, just
have a game and a half.
Putting his big winter coat back on.
Taylor just sat down in the changing room, took his jacket off and put it back on when he seen what happened there and went home. He's like, fuck it. Like Kyogo up there in the area defending, soaring with a mushroom hair like an eagle. Amazing.
You can't catch me.
Well,
that story is fucking class, man. Oh, it's a good idea. Bad execution.
Yeah.
But yeah, interesting to see Scales at left back. I mean, when he was out on loan, right? I mean, he was playing left back week in, week out for Aberdeen, right?
Was he?
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
left back for Aberdeen. He rabbled in that one.
Crazy goal versus Rangers. Oh,
Remember,
what a
Baz, it was like the halfway line.
Leonardo Scolacci.
Leonardo Scolacci, that's the man. And James Tiberius Forrest.
James Tiberius Forrest,
Right.
man.
Give me a minute. I'm nipping to the loo.
No problem, Baz. Wash your hands. You pee sitting down, Baz. Don't pee the flare.
Close the door.
He's away. It's like a baby elephant's trunk. It always keeps touching the water when he sits down. That's why he needs to stand up. You know what I mean? It's Baz.
Why do I keep refreshing the page on the BBC and it keeps saying it's at 47 minutes at Ibrox, man? This is driving me
70 minutes right now on mine's.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't refresh, man. I don't know.
It's not moving.
Yeah, like the minutes are not changing. It's really kind of annoying.
Still one each.
Yeah.
And Snake Mountain, the Forces of Darkness. We'll show you them, Dan. I've got a picture of the Forces of Darkness as well for the background.
Sheer rage.
Forces of Darkness. This is all them watching us. Like, Dan, well, this is all them watching their team and watching us at the same time behind us. Look, that's the Forces of Darkness there.
Right.
We've got Shredder, Skeletor, Mumra, and keep forgetting his name for Transformers.
Oh, yeah.
It's not Optimus Prime's a good guy. He's a bad guy.
Yeah, I forget the main bad guy. They were the Decepticons, right?
Aye, Decepticons. That's right. He's a Decepticon. He's got a season ticket at Ibrox.
Yeah, but who was the main Decepticon motherfucker? Like, oh man, what a shot.
No, it's not Galactus. Can't remember his name, bro. And the more I try to dig for it in my brain, it's just not going anywhere.
Oh man, we had 3 amazing chances right there.
I'm just watching them right now. Kyogo. Hatate.
It looked like McCowan got a first shot there. And then, Hatate at the end. Oh, good Lord.
What a miss. Dyson.
Boy,
we were just sending the fuselage on their goal.
Seriously good result for Sevco if they can get a point.
Adam Ida and English.
They're in the background. Look, Baz. The Sevconians are watching me, watching this is them and watching the game. That's a picture. That's a picture for the Copeland stand. See that one with the restricted view?
Skeletor, Mumra.
Right, I need to do something. I need to just do this. Nobody's talking about Lennon Miller this half.
No, he was excellent in the first half, but I don't even know if he's still on. He's been like incognito in the second half.
He's even still on, yeah.
Yeah, it's been all Celtic in the second half for us. Yeah. One-way traffic.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, I'm surprised we're not 3-0 up.
I felt in the first half we were like...
there's a ball.
A slice away.
Adam Ida hits the post.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. I thought Ida would have started today, Baz.
On my timeline here.
I would like to see Celtic deploy Ida a lot earlier. Get him a lot more game time. See, when I look at his physicality, his ability as a player, I'm like, he's the most expensive project player Celtic have ever bought. But he's got inbuilt loyalty, determination. He's Irish. He bleeds green blood. He knows where it is, the club. He knows the city. You know what I mean, Baz? He's got every box. I think he's going to be massive for Celtic in the future. See, over the next 3-4 years, he's going to develop into some sort of like Drogba-like figure in a Celtic top.
Shit. Cerny just scored for Rangers, man.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
We'll see if VAR rules that one. Of
course it's not.
Of course
it's not. Like Rangers' best friend.
Of course not.
Oh, eat off the post there. Wow.
For me, I'm glad their game is still on my screen, Danno. It's one each, 73rd minute, right? It's just the Google display of the basic numbers and stuff. As I said, I don't watch the Stinkies, but I'm checking the score. I'm glad they're having a hard-fought game against St Mirren, who were struggling leading up to this game. They're also playing at home, showing that they've got a European hangover there, maybe tired legs. Aberdeen's coming up soon.
Motherwell had a goal ruled offside for VAR.
Yeah, St Mirren, Baz, yeah.
St Mirren, aye.
Which is, I've not seen that either, Baz, so I can't make comment on whether it was or was not offside. Instantly, my bias thinks the guy was onside, but he's at Ibrox and he's playing in the wrong colours. He's not wearing blue.
Upside, Celtic are back top of the table. With a goal difference still of 22 now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Celtic fans in the chat, thanks for being here, right? And if you do want to check out Tony Watt's gaming channel, he's on Twitch TV, and his name is Tony Watt. It's spelled exactly the same. He's got Celtic tops not hanging up. So make sure you go and check him out. Let him know Baz, for one Celtic fan's view, says he's a fucking dick. Kaiser says he's a good guy.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, that was a telltale sign.
Yeah, another one, Dan will see Mighty Mouse. Do you know him? The UFC fighter.
Yeah.
Mighty Mouse, do you remember him, Baz? He was like champion of the featherweight division for so long. He's also a streamer on Twitch and does gaming. So I've been in talking to the old Mighty Mouse a few times and stuff. He knows the Kaiser as well.
Is he?
The legends.
Thomas Gravison's still a big gamer. I know, like, and there was some shooter game where Thomas Gravison was like number 2 in the world or something.
CSGO.
Like, crazy gamer, man.
Yeah, CSGO. He was high up in the rankings in CSGO, which is a PC like Call of Duty shooter game.
Yeah.
Which is insane.
It's insane. I mean, everything about Thomas Gravison is amazing and insane.
The stories of him at Celtic
he was some player.
Yeah, he was, Baz. Oh, what a player he was.
What a player, man. What a player. Yeah, it's just really a shame that
why he was at Celtic, Baz. I always remember looking at that transfer and just looking at Gordon Strachan and that and Gravison and just looking at him and going, what the fuck is the big man doing here? He was bunch of smugglers and
I mean, he had that bombing him out of the team, man. I mean, it was like so strange. It was so weird.
Such a quality player, though.
Oh,
another one of those.
Player,
if they had the mentality of Cristiano Ronaldo, how good could they really be? Like Paddy McCourt. Imagine the Derry Pelé with Cristiano Ronaldo's mentality towards fitness, diet, nutrition. Imagine how good he would have been.
Come on, Dyson.
Or Big Tam Rogic. Imagine Big Tam Rogic without his mental health issues.
I think if Strachan had like kind of the vision to go outside of his system and let Gravison just be a wandering midfield player, it would have worked a charm.
Strachan had that pragmatic approach with a lot less money and able to get results. Me personally, as a Celtic fan, right, I would not like to go back to the days where Celtic are back to the wall defending and then maybe snatching a win against certain teams at certain times. I understand that, but I much prefer is to come out and be expressive and play football.
Yeah, well, I just thought like
you get me, Baz.
Like,
I am going to say about this game, I don't rate Scales at left back. Just got to put that out there.
Keeping an eye on him.
I
mean, versus Valle,
he doesn't even against Alex Valle. He's the young Spaniard's way above him, better.
Mm-hmm.
Motherwell got a chance here. Thank goodness.
Valle's just.
Do you not think Scales?
They're different types of players.
Rather than playing left back, Scales has watched Greg Taylor in left back, and he's thinking to himself, I can play right wing as well.
Yeah.
Let me just invert through the middle and not worry about defending. Which I see when we were playing Atalanta, Baz. That was one thing I thought that we were missing. If The defence
Really?
was so solid. If Greg
Yeah.
Taylor was inverting and causing the overloads and problems, and I never thought I would say that at Champions League level, I was missing Greg Taylor maybe making those runs, even coming on as a sub late and making those runs through, offering something going forward. We just didn't offer enough for me going forward.
Yeah.
And the one chance that looked like stick your laces through that, Kyogo, he tried to side foot lob it, and I was not happy about that either. Always give him his credit, Kyogo, and I'm like, okay, shot selection now. Usually just stick your laces through that in it and try and keep it down. Make the keeper work.
I just jumped onto the Rangers timeline, and even though they've scored, somebody says Clement is still out.
Still.
Christ, we needed that. Thank fuck. Big Phil must stay. Right, I'm away to get ready for a live on my channel after the game.
Yeah, Baz, I'll see you there.
Baz.
Everyone for here in the chat as well. Baz will be
Thanks for joining
live.
us, big man.
Thanks you for having me on. And
Absolutely.
I'll see you the next time.
See you next time, Baz. Legend. Absolute legend.
That was brilliant.
He says he was only going to come in for a wee while, but he came in and stayed for a while. That was amazing. Thanks so much, Baz.
Yeah, Baz.
Absolute legend. And everybody in the channel, like we say there, Baz is going to go live. He's getting ready just now, but right on the end of the game, he'll go live. I'll be over there. I'll make sure you are all over there as well.
Yeah, no doubt, man. And yeah, go over to One Celtic Fans View and subscribe. Hit the bell as well. Do what you got to do. That is a great channel, man. I've been a subscriber to that channel for a long time, man.
Yeah, Baz is a good guy. I keep saying to him, I'm going to come to Spain and sleep on his couch, but he won't tell me his address. You know what I mean, Danno? He won't tell me. I'm trying to narrow it down. Every time he shares something, I'm like, I can see the front of his house there. I know where you stay now, Baz. I'm on my way. And when I was in Salou, Danno, I asked him, I was like, Baz, come meet me. But it's like, he's like 4.5 hours away driving.
Yeah.
You know, and it's because I'm from Scotland and it's so small. Especially, see, like I've got friends in the States as well, Danno, when they talk about, I'm going on a drive, I'm driving from Michigan to Vancouver, and I'm like, what? How long? And they're like, it's like a 3-day
4
drive.
days. Yeah.
I'm like, what? I'm like,
man, you know what? If you drive like straight, like no breaks, maybe just a couple pit stops on the roadside from the far east end of Texas, like Houston, all the way over to El Paso at the other end, dude, that's like 2 days, bro. That's just Texas.
That's insane, Daryl.
It's fucking insane, man.
Texas
would be like a top 20.
I won't get a bus that takes more than 30 minutes, Dan. See, if you stay 30 minutes away from me, you don't exist. See, if you're not within the realms of the Glasgow subway or 30 minutes bus travel, you do not fucking exist.
Yeah.
So all you people in chat, if you are not from the Glasgow and surrounding area, you don't exist. These are not real. These are figments of my imagination.
What is going on? Oh, it is. Okay, it is fun. The 2-1 Rangers pricks.
It's not changed on mine yet, Dan, and it's at the 82nd minute.
It's fucking strange, isn't it?
No, it's taking its time
what is
over here.
Going on over there?
It's just whipped up now 2-1.
Yeah, it just did it on mine too, and I'm like,
but it's not gave me the scorer. It's not gave me the scorer for them.
I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was Cerny.
They all sound like a treatment for skin rashes. What was that player's name? Cerny? Some sort of skin cream.
Yeah, it's
for alopecia or something.
Yeah, for anal bleeding. Cerny lotion.
There you go. Just to think he served a sore ass and he scored for them, Danno. So that just makes that's an advert. It's just wrote itself.
Palma is on.
Yeah, I see Palma coming on now for Maeda.
Like
it should be 3-0. Dyson's goal should have stood, or he should have had a penalty.
The Dysinho.
Honestly.
Come on, man.
True geniuses are never understood.
Yeah, man, that was great having Baz in.
People
Man.
think Canada is all Rocky Mountains and all that, but parts of it are flat. A guy watched his dog run away for 5 days.
That sounds like one of the. That sounds like one of the most Canadian things you could do. He's literally
Either that's a big dog or he's a lazy guy.
yeah. He's watching him. He's watching the dog run away. He's like, he's slowly getting away there, eh?
Just getting smaller and smaller. Oh, I can't see him anymore.
He's
Let's
not
see a
coming
boot.
back. He's not coming back, eh? It's been 4 days. Look at him all the way over there, eh?
See if you listen to people from Dunfermline, Danno, and that's a place in Scotland, Fife.
Yeah,
they always say, "Eh, you can, eh?" And then I hear Canadian people talking, and I'm like, "Yous all moved, fae Fife, hey Canada. Yous are all gadgies. Yous are dafties. See if a square go starts, every last one of yous are getting ladled."
Man, I swear to God, there's some coastal area. I think it's Newfoundland or something. There's a certain area of Newfoundland. They all sound fucking Irish, man. Like a straight up Irish sounding accent. It's not authentico or anything, but I ran into a guy who was from there when I was living up in Seoul. We were at this Canadian bar called Rocky Mountain Tavern, and it was like, what part of Ireland you hail from? He's like, I'm from Newfoundland. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's why I always see, because gaming and streaming.
Yeah.
I gamed with a lot of people from New York, and that was one thing they always used to say. They were always like, beautiful finish from Adam Ida there.
Oh man, what a pass too.
Yeah, beautiful play. They always used to say, I can't understand what you're saying, Kaiser. I don't understand your accent. Because I'm speaking Scottish and not English, and not American English, and definitely not from New York. With a shack and a coffee. Yeah, so my friend from New York, he always made it was like a bone of contention. He would always pretend he couldn't understand me, especially when we were live streaming, Danno, and we would have a few thousand people watching. And he's American, so he's got a lot of American people watching, a lot of American ladies. And then they would hear my accent, and he would get jealous, because instantly they would hear a different accent and be like, I want Kaiser to read me bedtime stories.
Yeah.
What is that accent?
There is nothing like having an accent from either the UK or Ireland and moving to the States, man. You are going to be swimming.
Yeah, that's what he always says,
bro.
Yeah, that's what he always says.
Man, I was
to get rid of the trim.
I was actually like teaching.
Yeah, come on,
I was teaching these students. I was teaching these students about New York. They're heading to New York on like a big membership training thing for like the Department of Education here. I've been teaching them for the past 3 weeks. So my last class was about New York. There's this amazing video on YouTube, and it's this like Muppet puppet guy. His name's Johnny T. He's wearing this red jumper. He's got Italian stallion on his back. He's going to teach you about New York, right? All right.
Yeah.
So, but there's this brilliant segment where he's like, all right, here we are. We're in New York. You got to move fast. You got to eat fast. You want to go see a 2-hour movie? You're doing it in 90 minutes. That's how it goes down. And he's like, there's only 2 speeds here in New York. Go fast or get out of the way.
Hell yeah.
The get out of the way part is great. He's just talking. I'll send you the video, but he's just like, oh, you want to take some pictures? That's great. But there's a fucking car coming with a homeless guy, and I don't know what's going on. Get out of the way.
Look, my man Tim, look, my Irish friends were balls ugly. I'm talking Rocky Dennis shit, right? Out of shape, big fat guys, and just by talking and yank pubs, instant booty access.
No.
Instant.
That scene in Love Actually where he goes to Milwaukee and he just gets laid by like 3 of the hottest girls ever. Like that totally happens to British guys in America.
Oh yeah.
Just like when I went back across the pond, like girls were like, "Where are you from?" Right? Oh, I'm from the States. What the
you
fuck are you talking
stupid.
about?
A bottle of water.
Yeah.
The most
exactly.
unsteady accent ever is the
Yeah,
Glaswegian accent. And see a woman with a Glaswegian accent is like Lego. It's like someone's chewing Lego and spitting it at you. It's not like French. It's not like "Ooh la mer." It's like "Shows your buzz, pal." Duplo, spat right in your face. Duplo. There is no romancing done in the Scottish tongue.
Oh man, is Ida hurt? What happened?
Yeah, ankle knock.
Oh, that's a bad one, man. Did he get carded for that?
Jeez. He should. That's
What a
dangerous play.
fucking tackle,
Straight
man!
through his
Like,
ankle.
come on!
He's instant hand in the air as well. That is harsh.
Yeah, man, that's fucking piss, bro.
The rain is really scalping down as well, Danno. I'd be blaming the
Yeah,
rain.
yeah.
I'd be like, I tried to slide drift, the rain. I only tried to kill him a wee bit. I was a nasty player, but Danno, I pulled armpit hair, you know, when I was defending corners.
They might be VAR in this for a red.
I stuck thumbs in orifices when I was defending corners. You get me, Danno? Up for the header. Boom. Shabba. It's another day. Shabba.
This guy's got a late red card coming.
Yeah, it's coming, mate. He's checking the screen.
It's coming. He's done, man.
Have you seen that? It's like the world's most flamboyant referee, and he's running around the pitch. That's
yeah.
That's what
he was like
in Scotland.
Yeah, he was like a Mexican ref or South America, somewhere in the. God, he was so.
That's what we need, Danno.
Yeah,
showman,
just flamboyant. Yeah, it's really.
Yeah, he's definitely He's straight through his ankle there, nowhere near the ball.
His fucking ankle. That's a red. Yeah.
No, like see there, Danno, see when he's going for the ball initially, you see the way he lashes his feet forward and then out. When you see it feel like it's coming towards you.
Yeah.
For me, I've done that as a player. It's like he thinks he's going to make contact with the ball, but he's nowhere near it, and he goes through the player's ankle. For me, it's the ref could have given him a yellow on the spot rather than pissing around, and he wouldn't have been giving him a red right now. But it's dangerous play. It looks like a red card all the way. But the ref should take the initiative there maybe and give that yellow right there on field.
Yeah, I mean, at least
At
least he is not hurt, but definitely a red.
Mm-hmm.
That's a red. I mean, he's totally out of control. He blasts right through his ankle, man. It's a dangerous ass tackle.
That's some things I've seen, Danno. That's what I was trying to get at. There are some things I've seen as when you see the decision, but the referee instantly gives the yellow, so then VAR can't question the yellow card, so they never review the decision. That's one of those instances there. Sometimes I've seen the ref just instantly gives a yellow to that player, then VAR can't review it. But when we watch it on the replays, you're like, that should have been a red card all the way. That's a red card.
Right. Man, you know, I mean, I will give the ref some credit. I mean, it's a fickle game and it's quick.
And he's an orange bastard as well, Danno. You know what I mean? The ref is...
I won't give that particular ref credit.
He is. He's in the order, mate. He's got...
I mean, look at this shit, man. Why's Motherwell going like off the rails, like going into pro wrestling or something at the end of the game?
That happens towards the end of the game sometimes in Scotland, Danno, where you look at it and you think these guys are just out to put a knock on a Celtic player and influence outcomes and through injury. Some players at other clubs have different loyalties, and you always notice those ones are the ones that fly into challenges and make sure they leave their mark, especially when they're getting beat and it's coming to the end of the game. That's why that's most of the reason why Celtic need to make substitutions and swap players at the end of the game, especially when we've got European ties and stuff coming up, because players do just take that option to go, well, it's no, in Scotland, it's no, if I can't beat you, join you. It's if I can't beat you, I'm going to fucking kick you.
Yeah. I mean, that happens plenty anywhere you go, any sport you're playing, but come on, man.
There's a certain level at the top of the game of professionalism you would think between professionals, Danno, realising like it's each other's livelihood that's at stake. You're earning wages here. I wouldn't do that to another professional. I would. If they played for me, 2-50 challenge straight through Todd Cantwell's face. No, even the ball didn't even need to be in place. Even he picked up that water bottle, mate, I would have spear kicked him right to the face. Picked that water bottle up, dusted it down, and hand fed it to Hatate from my breast.
Oh,
I cradled Hatate like a child.
I'll tell you what. I think Baz had a good point, like tactically, with Bernardo playing McGregor's spot. Do you notice Bernardo gets it in positions and he's got a lot of space, but he doesn't know he has a lot of space in that place in the pitch.
One of my biggest peeves with Bernardo, right, Danno, and it's this: why did Celtic get him for 3.5 million? Right, good game, well played, Celtic. I'm glad for the 3-0 victory. I'm just saying, like, why did Celtic get Bernardo for 3.5 million? Was that robbery where Celtic play him? It highlights what's good in his game. He's more advanced on the left-hand side of midfield in Hatate's position, but he never passes the ball forward. He's not. He progresses the ball through running. He runs forward and then passes sideways. He doesn't pass the ball forward. So I'm playing in Callum McGregor's position. He's going to be solid and defensively strong and put in a lot of work, but he's not going to progress any play. He's not going to pass balls forward through midfield. So for me, that's why that's one of the big things Bernardo needs to develop in his game is his forward passing. See, if you look at the stats for this game, you'll see Bernardo's interceptions and tackles and work and ability was all probably about a 7 or an 8, but you'll see his forward passing and introduction of play was like a 0. He doesn't progress the ball that way. You know what I mean? He never does it, Danno. He never passes the ball that way. He progresses it through running.
I mean, he definitely looked kind of uncomfortable and out of his element, being that kind of semi-defensive midfielder role. You know, he'd get it in open space, but wouldn't realize it's open space for a couple seconds, and then like, oh shit, okay, I've got room to roam. Where Cal Mack is like right on it. He knows nobody's around him. You know,
Cal's got the head up and looking. He knows
he's got his head up and looking. He's more situationally aware. I mean, I think it's good experience for Bernardo though to be playing in that role and kind of doing his thing. So
Danno, we're going to go and watch Baz.
We are.
All of us.
Yeah, right? Everybody go over to Baz's channel. We're going over to Baz's channel. Hail, everybody, man. I mean, Big Dez, Michael Ross, who's the snitch? Everybody.
Legends.
I mean,
thank you for being here.
Of course, Sarah, everybody who's been on the channel tonight.
Big Tim, everyone, thank you for being here. Legends.
Yeah.
And go over to Baz at One Celtic Fans View.
One Celtic Fans View. We'll be over there talking shite and continuing the patty. Celtic 3. Well, Motherwell 0. Celtic 3.
Drinkalong remains undefeated.
Undefeated fucking Drinkalong, right?
Undefeated.
We didn't even need to put on X-Man's sweater tonight. So
yeah, Baz came in and took the X-Man's place.
Yeah.
He started the show was here.
All right, well, Keith, I'll see you guys, and hopefully more of you over at One Celtic Fans View for the after party.
Yeah, hell yeah, legend. See you there. Hell. Love you. Bye-bye.